Is it cheating when you're on a break? It's common for couples to wonder if certain actions are considered cheating when they're on a break from the relationship. It's actually quite common to see any behavior that is different from what was mutually agreed upon at the beginning and that violates your partner's trust as cheating when you're on a break. Hi, I'm Nicole Kleiman-Reck, and I'm a licensed mental health counselor in Florida, specializing in issues that often come up in relationships, such as the famous let's take a break. So let's go over everything you need to know about relationship breaks. What does it mean when you are on a break? When people in a relationship decide to take a break, this technically means they are still together, but they are choosing to take a little bit of time away from one another and the relationship. There are many reasons couples turn to this, and it usually boils down to needing a little bit of time away to get a more objective view of their relationship and also just to assess their own motivation to work on the relationship. Common reasons people take breaks in relationships include overall relationship dissatisfaction, the stress of being a long distance in a relationship, to address individual mental health needs, to get a relationship reset, feeling smothered, relationship conflict, prior infidelity in a relationship, and just doubts about what is the next step. Can you date other people when on a relationship break? I think it really boils down to the expectations that were set when deciding to take a break in the first place. And this is why it is so important to be really clear when setting these boundaries. I think the iconic image of Ross Geller and friends screaming, "We were on a break," comically depicts the possibility for conflict when expectations are not clearly defined. When establishing these guidelines, it's important to keep the motivation and the goal at the forefront for taking the break. So if dating other people conflicts with this goal, then yes, it would not be a healthy choice for your relationship. Remember that a break does not mean you have broken up, so your behaviors and actions really need to reflect this. When is it considered cheating during a relationship break? Having sexual relations with someone other than your partner while in a monogamous relationship is pretty much always considered cheating. It's those emotional connections that lead to a bit more ambiguity with regards to cheating. So I'm going to share 5 signs that you may be cheating while on a relationship break. Number 1 is you violate the rules that were set for the break. If you break rules that were established, consider yourself cheating. Number 2 is you cross your partner's boundaries. Healthy boundaries in any relationship are the limits and rules that we set for ourselves as well, for the relationship. So intentionally crossing these boundaries is a violation of your partner's trust and can definitely be considered cheating. Texting or sexting. Texting or sexting outside of a platonic interactions often build emotional intimacy, which can often lead to physical intimacy. So even if there's no physical contact, the emotional connection that is created can really distract from the goal of the break. Dating apps. If the intention of the break is to reconnect and make up down the road, and yes, going on dating apps will send the message that you're already looking for a plan B. And this really conveys that you're not truly invested in reconciling and also considering options outside of your partner. Number 5, flirting. Like texting, flirting can be considered cheating if it leads and is intended to lead to a physical or emotional connection that is typically resolved or reserved for a committed relationship. So to sum it up, what is considered cheating when you're on a break is not always so cut and dry. Good communication about expectations is essential from the get-go in order to avoid any additional stress during a planned break.